to go. Last time around. Here's Bodine in second place, and he's got about 10 to 12 car lengths to make up.
And that's a lot of making up to do.
Waltrip takes the high side. Let's see if he tucks in behind and takes one more stab at trying to contain $1 Million Bill. Winner of 11 races 2 years ago. Won the Winston. There's that battle for second position. And as they run just a little off, not nose to tail, trying to draw away is number 9, Elliott. Bodine gives it everything he's got at over 200 miles an hour off turn number 4. Here they come driving for the finish at the line. It'll be number 9, Bill Elliott, has won the 9th annual Butch Clash here at the World's Center of Speed, Daytona. And it is a new record. Margin of victory, 29/100ths of a second. Number 9, Elliott, flanks a Ford in victory lane for the first time in this event. Going into the last lap, Elliott swings high. Going for turn 1, Elliott on the high side, last lap, Schrader throws the block. Turn 1 and then 200 miles an hour. It's wide open to the finish now.
Here's where he has to make the move, Ken, but Kenny Schrader is doing a good job of using the racetrack in front of him, but now he has to make the move now as he goes down the backstretch.
Schrader drops to the inside of the track. They had to try and shake him off. A trick we've seen done many times here before.
Good move.
Here comes Elliott, high side, looking on the high side, going all the way to the top. Coming down for the finish. Schrader on the bottom at number 90. Bill Elliott on the outside, coming down to finish the first 125. Elliott's there. Here comes Schrader back for the line. They're still side by side. It looks dead even. I think Schrader got it. Schrader made it. Schrader may have taken it by him. We'll have to look at that and replay. Schrader on the bottom of the track. Elliott had him 100 feet from the line. Incredible finish.
Didn't work quite as well for Blackie Wrangler in the car number 39. He spins around as leader Benny Parsons goes by. There's Bobby Allison running in second place. They'll go on to finish first and second as Blackie Wrangler slips back up on the racetrack and it hits the wall. Around, down on the inside, out of the way of oncoming traffic.
Parsons is closing now. Parsons is reeling in Elliott with 1 lap to go. He's 12 car lengths down as they cross the stripe. 2.5 miles remaining. Richard Petty closing in. There's Parsons in that Harry Hyde car. Moving up. Ford in first. Chevrolet in second. Pontiac in third. Daytona 500. Down to it. Final lap.
Elliott staying well on the racetrack. He knows that he's just got to stay down there and hope that Benny Parsons can't catch enough draft. Parsons coming right down on the racetrack with him on the low side, trying to pick up that draft, but again, I'm afraid he's too far behind.
Here they are for turn number 3. Parsons still trying to close. Final lap. Last sprint out of turn number 4. The pride of Georgia, Bill Elliott, screaming car number 9 to bring it home and give Ford and give the folks in Georgia something to cheer about. He comes across the line to win it by about 10 car lengths. Bill Elliott, 2-time winner of the Great American Race. Second place with a great performance, Benny Parsons, and third to the king, Richard Petty.
White flag, last time by for Dale Earnhardt. He is now 10.5 seconds up on Ricky Rudd. And from this point forward, basically Earnhardt could pretty well coast home and Rudd couldn't touch him. There's that Hill and Allison battle. But Dale Earnhardt has had things his all day today. It's been a fine run for the driver from Kannapolis, North Carolina. And after Bill Elliott wins at Daytona, Dale Earnhardt wins the Goodwrench 500, accepting the checkered flag from Harold Kinder. And there is celebration down in the Dale Earnhardt pit area.
White flag is out on Earnhardt, on Bodine, on Wallace, Elliott, LABONTE coming across the stripe. Final lap for Dale Earnhardt, and right where he met disaster, waving in his last lap. Crash up in turn 3. A crash in 3, getting through it. There's Schrader in the wall, needling his way through. Comes Dale Earnhardt. He's going to win it after a car crashes. 2 of them have crashed in turn number 3, and he picked the right spot to move through and take it home.
And right now, Rudd looks as though he is in command. Benny Parsons going to try one last time.
But you see, Rudd is using up a little speed to execute that blocking maneuver. I mean, obviously, it looks really good for him right now. He's playing a tactical game. He has allowed, because of his blocking maneuvers, to let the other guys close up, to let Parsons and Wallace close up. But it may be very hard for them to get by, which is the key thing.
Rudd's Ford and the Chevrolet of Parsons and the Pontiac of Rusty Wallace. They'll come around out of turn 3 and turn 4 one last time.
Crowd on its feet. This has more life left in it than I thought.
Checkered flag out. Ricky Rudd gets it.
Do you suppose by taking different lines than what he has been accustomed to all day, he's trying to slosh whatever fuel is left there? He is definitely not on the hammer as he has been up to this point, taking it very carefully. About 2/3 of a lap to go. I think it's exactly what he's doing, Larry. I think the car may even be coughing a little bit, burping possibly, sputtering as he comes out of the corners. Elliott is off of it. He's out of it. Now does Earnhardt have enough time to catch him? It's likely that he does. Elliott is practically coasting through 3 and 4. Here comes Dale Earnhardt, definitely at a much higher speed. Dale Earnhardt goes around the out-of-fuel Bill Elliott, and Dale Earnhardt is going to win the Trans-South 500, his second win of 1987. Oh, my goodness. Can you believe it? A half a lap, about 3/4 of a mile, and Bill Elliott would have gotten the checkered flag.
The white flag is displayed by Harold Kinder, the NASCAR starter. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win, his 4th win of 1987 out of 6 races. The only other 2 winners, Ricky Rudd, and of course the winner of the Daytona 500, Bill Elliott. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro. The battle for 3rd place goes to Neil Bonnet, although Alan Kulwicki was right on his back bumper. This time around, the white flag will be displayed, and there will be one more lap to go on this .533 high bank half mile. The white flag comes out. Dale Earnhardt is about to win his 5th race of the year in 7 attempts. Richard Petty, that far behind, is going to come up short, though. Here comes Dale Earnhardt off of turn number 4, and the checkered flag drops. Dale wins another, his 25th career win, and his 5th win of 1987. He has only lost 2 races this year.
And white flag from Harold Kinder. One more time, and Earnhardt will set a record. 4 consecutive wins. 6 wins in the first 8 starts.
Just a remarkable show. You know, everybody's going to say, well, sure, Bodine had it won and he spun out and Earnhardt takes the victory. But Dale Earnhardt was there in a position to inherit the lead if something happened to the other guy. It did. And here comes Dale Earnhardt off turn 4. Checkered flag for the victory here in Martinsville in the Sovereign Bank 500. Rusty Wallace will finish second ahead of Jeff Bodine, who is a car length and a half back in third. And the best career finish for Phil Parsons, car 55, finishing in 4th. And there Rusty Wallace pulls up alongside Earnhardt for the congratulatory wave.
Here comes the white flag from Harold Kinder. When he crosses the stripe, 2.6635 miles to go. His wife hoping that Davey can hang on for one more lap. And Joey Knuckles, the young crew chief on this car, may be winning his first Winston Cup event ever. No conversation. Joey just looking down, checking the stopwatch, checking the chart. He's making sure that he's done everything right. Anything to keep your mind off of the emotion. Davey Allison, a half a lap to go. Let's watch and see if Davey Allison can win the Winston 500. He's in turn 3 and 4. He's on to the tri-oval, a short straightaway connecting turn 4 and the dog leg here in front of the grandstand. He's a few feet away from the checkered flag. There it is! Davey Allison wins! Harry Labonte finishes second.
Now Earnhardt, with the white flag out, he's in the final lap. He has the lead over Labonte. Richmond is there. Labonte and Richmond will slam it to the firewall. Both of them. But then so will Dale Earnhardt. Here's the sprint down the final straightaway. On the backside of the 1.5-mile racetrack, Labonte looks to the inside. Nothing there. Earnhardt slams the door. Richmond's out of it. No way. He can pick it up in his position, number 3. And it is Earnhardt. Labonte, Richmond, 1, 2, 3, Earnhardt for $200,000.
So it has been a big, big weekend for Kyle Petty, his debut as a singer in public. And now, apparently, as he takes the white flag
first real speedway race, and for many, he's legitimately arrived now. In turn 2, it's Kyle Petty. He is on the back straightaway. This is the race for second. Morgan Shepherd has it over Lake Speed right now. But it's Kyle Petty who this crowd of over 160,000 is on their feet cheering for Kyle Petty in the middle of turn 3. Now he's in turn 4. If he can just get it home safely, he says. Kyle Petty now the short chute on the front straightaway. Kyle Petty is going to win the Coca-Cola 600. What a day for Kyle Petty and the Wood Brothers team.
And the Wood Brothers are jubilant there in Victory Lane. On pit road as a hit for Victory Lane. They are excited. The second place finisher, Morgan Shepherd, the best finish of his season. Morgan had previously finished 5th at Rockingham, finishing 3rd. A good run for Lake Speed in the car number 83. In 4th place, all unofficial until the final rundown, we have Richard Petty. And in 5th, 2 laps down, we've got Darrell Walter.
Okay, let's take Davey around. Let's talk him around for in the final lap. In the groove, about 12 feet off the wall down the front stretch. He nips the white line on the inside of turn number 1. Lets the car drift not nearly as high as he has throughout most of the race. He moves back under the groove coming out of turn 2. In front of the air-conditioned, the climate-controlled horse grandstand. Into turn number 3. Drops down low. Finds that middle groove between 3 and 4. He'll nip the line coming off number 4. Lets the car drift high uphill. And Davey Allison takes the checkered flag. And Davey Allison has career win number 2 in just 16 starts. An incredible story for this team that was assembled over the winter of 1986-1987.
Closer for Tim Richmond and getting his name in the record book. The big winner at Pocono. White flag.
Does Bill Elliott have enough to catch Tim Richmond? A storybook comeback for Richmond if he can hang on here.
You're right, Sid, and what a way to come back here. Setting a record right here at the Pocono Raceway. 3 in a row. 4-time winner. And he's getting closer here. He's working down the Long Pond Straight.
They are about to go over the tunnel turn here at Pocono. It's still Richmond with the lead over Bill Elliott, Kyle Petty in 3rd, and then Cale Yarborough. But it's a 2-car shootout. Does Richmond have enough to hang on?
Harold Kinder now has the checkered flag in his hand, waiting for the top 2, working out of turn number 3. Tim Richmond, Bill Elliott. Here comes the finish on the front, checkered. Tim Richmond waves to the fans here in victory. The Miller High Life 500 winner.
The white flag, symbolic of one more lap to go, and they're side by side for 1-2 for 4th position right now. Terry Labonte and Bill Elliott are testing each other as they come past our position at the start-finish line. There is the leader, Tim Richmond, and Richmond is going to win this one easily if he just keeps it between the white lines. It's like going home at night when you're really tired. Just steer between the white lines and you'll get there.
That's the main thing. He doesn't smell Victory Lane now, so all he's got to do is idle around. He's in good shape.
Tim Richmond. There is the Alan Kowicki car, the second running car of Ricky Rudd, and Neil Bonnet still has designs on the runner-up spot. Bonnet is bird-dogging Ricky Rudd as they sashay out of turn number 6. Richmond moving out of turn number 8, heading on to the long backstretch, moves up through the gears, stands on the throttle for the second to the last time. He's got one more time to do that, and that is coming out of turn number 9 and coming down the front stretch. Tim Richmond on the shelf for 6 months, has not had an opportunity to run in a Winston Cup race. He approaches the final turn. It's about a 270-degree radius corner. It's banked, maybe 10, 15 degrees, a third of a mile around. Tim Richmond going after win number 2. When he crosses the finish line, Tim Richmond will be 2 for 2, batting 1,000 in 1987. Here comes Tim Richmond. He's a winner again. Amazing story.
Trying to age him a little right here as the white flag comes out. Down to the stripe, dropping all the way below the line. Earnhardt getting really fancy as he tries to break the draft, and Allison moves in. Davey Allison definitely closed the ground.
Earnhardt's car working so well on the low side of the racetrack in turns 1 and 2 will let him pick up a little bit of an advantage. It might be enough to hold off Allison's advantage in 3 or 4, but we'll see.
Here they come. Last lap to decide it all. Earnhardt, defending Winston Cup champion, trying to hold off Davey Allison. Allison is making his move. He closes. He pulls up. He's pulling alongside. Davey Allison on the high side. Earnhardt on the bottom. Here they come to the line. Allison trying to drop low as they come to the line. It will be by 4 or 5 car lengths. Car number 3.
The leader right now is Ken Schrader. White flag is out. They're in the final lap. Number 90, Ken Schrader. Dave Marcus could not hold him off as Schrader took the hard route going down low like that and battling through the low lane. They've got Bobby Allison posted as winning the race right now.
I thought so, Keith. I thought he was only 1 lap down.
Well, that's a complete redo, Mike. That has to be a redo right there. Car number 90 turning and flipping, going into the wall, and that takes out at least 3 other cars. He looked like a tire might have blown as they came down for the finish line, and Ken Schrader's automobile gets sideways and turns over and comes sliding on its top.
1 lap to go. White flag from Harold Kinder. 2.5 miles of racing remaining here on this triangular layout in the Pocono Mountains.
Alan Kulwicki, a half a car length back, Eli, in turn 1. He knows he's got to make his move. This is where his car is the strongest. Can Kulwicki do it? Boom, a little tap again, and Earnhardt is high. Kulwicki on the bottom of the track. They're door to door up to turn 2.
Alan Kulwicki found that inside groove to his liking. He'll try and out-accelerate Earnhardt. Now again, let's watch Kulwicki's car, because coming off turn 2, as he's been telling you, his car has been riding up a little bit. He has the inside lane covered. And again, the car rides up a little bit more. Earnhardt was waiting for it, finds the inside groove, and Dale Earnhardt now pulls off for the lead. And that might have been the experience of Earnhardt, knowing, as we all have been pointing out, exactly what Kulwicki's car has been doing.
And look at this. Earnhardt says, see you, but Kulwicki says, not yet, buddy. We still got about a half a mile to go.
Off turn 3, the crew is watching. Cecil Gordon and the rest all cheering. Earnhardt will pick up the victory.
They come roaring at 200 miles an hour through the tri-oval. Down Harold Kinder. Look, the flag is out. This is for the whole banana. Car number 9, Elliott stays in front. Here comes Davey Allison trying to close. Final lap is underway. Here comes Earnhardt in number 3. First 3 cars back straightaway. Allison pulling up. Elliott on the inside. Allison on the outside. Now swinging back to the outside goes car number 9. It's Bill Elliott back in the lead by 2 car lengths. Turn 3.
He was trying to break the draft, and he did a good job of it. But let's see, here is where the crucial point is. Coming off of this turn, it's a long way to the start-finish line, Ken, from turn 4.
Joey Knuckles, crew chief for Allison, looking on intensely. Here they come, driving to the tri-oval. Final time, final moment. Davey Allison moves it out. He's going to take one last shot at the line. Give it to Bill Elliott. Elliott wins. Davey Allison with a wonderful second-place finish. Dale Earnhardt comes across in 3rd.
Darrell Waltrip working the clutch, trying to get the car geared. And Rusty Wallace is out of fuel also. He is coming to pit road. Wallace's crew waiting for the Kodiak Pontiac. Rusty has just radioed in and told him he is out of fuel. Elliott is off course, meanwhile, gets back on quickly. Rusty will make a stop here on the last lap of the race. Here he comes in. The red light, the fuel light is on, indicating the car is just almost out of fuel. Coming in quickly. He's got a 20-second lead. White flag is out.
Labonte has not come past the start line yet. Still looking for Terry Labonte.
The fuel in, and Rusty is back out on the racetrack as we have a car. Harry Gant has blown an engine. A lot of smoke from that car in turn number 1. That's you can see it right there. Harry moved to the inside. Here is Rusty Wallace, and he has maintained the lead.
He has. Labonte just crossed the finish line as Rusty was exiting the pit, so Rusty has held on to the lead.
Can he hold off the last half lap? Labonte, there he is in car number 11, running in 2nd spot. He's now close to, well, there is Wallace. You can see Harry Gant to the inside of the racetrack on the left side of your screen with a lot of smoke pouring from that engine. But Rusty Wallace, it appears, has successfully made a pit stop on the last lap for just a splash of fuel, got back out and maintained the lead, and is going to win his 3rd Winston Cup event of his career.
You know, I'm going to be very interested to hear from particularly Jerry Punch, who has seen so many of these Winston Cup races. does he ever remember a winner stopping as he took the white flag going on to win the race?
It doesn't happen often. There is the Kodiak crew as they watch for their driver, Rusty Wallace, to move through the final corners of this race. Here he is off of corner number 7, and Rusty Wallace has won the Budweiser at the Glen.
The white flag is out. One more left to go. Here comes Morgan Shepherd on the outside of Dale Earnhardt. But Dale holds on to that second position. Meanwhile, Bill Elliott has begun to stretch out the lead just a little bit. And Dale Earnhardt is not going to be in a position going down the backstretch and going into turn number 3 to slingshot into the lead.
The race is going to be for second. Shepherd's going to try and move underneath.
Richard Petty is spinning down the backstretch and making contact with the inside wall. Petty crashes on the very last lap. Harold Kinder has the checkered flag in hand.
Watch Shepherd.
It's going to be a battle for second. Bill Elliott is going to win. Dale Earnhardt is going to finish second. Morgan Shepherd is third. And Rusty Wallace fourth.
Earnhardt apparently has radioed the Richard Childress crew that he wants oxygen immediately when the checkered flag falls, and it will fall next time around. The white flag is out. He's not going to try to do battle with Richard Petty. He's going to let Richard finish on the lead lap in 5th. Dale Earnhardt from Kannapolis, North Carolina, comes off of corner number 4 and takes the checkered flag. Earnhardt has won again in 1987. Here comes Rusty Wallace off the banking. He crosses the line in second position as Earnhardt is slowing down on the backstretch on the cool-off lap.
They would like an approval to use that cylinder head on their car. And the yellow flag is out again. And it's a weather yellow flag and lightning.
Not necessarily rain, but there was some just awful looking jagged lightning that struck beyond the second turn, and boy, NASCAR reacted to that immediately and slowed the cars down. It was really wicked, and it looked like it wasn't too far from here. Now that's in an area of the racetrack, as far as the sky is concerned, that doesn't look all that bad. The black clouds are further down the racetrack into 3 and 4, and as a matter of fact, as we look beyond turn number 4, we can see it raining over there, but it appears to be moving in that direction away from the racetrack.
2 laps to go. We have trouble. A couple of cars together. And Neil Bonnet spins, and we have a tag the wall in turn 1.
And the caution is going to come out on the speedway as the leaders come past. This now is to the win then. Earnhardt will hold off Waltrip. They get the white flag and the caution from Harold Kinder. You cannot pass under caution, so that now technically was for the win. Darrell Waltrip will not be able to legally pass. Earnhardt is going past him there, but that is not for position. And there's Neil Bonnet, who brought out that caution on lap number 399.
And remember now, if the yellow comes out after the white has been displayed, it's anybody's ball game. You can race back to that checker, but the yellow came out before the white. They must hold position, and checkered flag goes to Dale Earnhardt.
Ricky Rudd behind Michael Waltrip, and the pole sitter for this event, Alan Kowicki. He's in turn number 3 now with the road blocked ahead of him. He'll just play it cautious here and make his way to the checkered flag as easily as he possibly can. Here he is. Ricky Rudd wins the Delaware 500 at Dover.
Ricky Rudd picks up win number 2 of the 1987 season for this young man. There have not been very many people who have been able to win more than one in the 1987 year.
Final lap. White flag, and Labonte will look to the outside. There's Waltrip. Earnhardt now coming out of turn 2. Labonte trying to get around. They ride high, and Terry just nudges the wall.
Now they go down the back straightaway. There's nobody sitting here in Martinsville. Oh, the 3 cars touch. They get together. Labonte spins. Waltrip stays low. Darrell Waltrip is going to win here in Martinsville. Waltrip takes the checkered flag. Earnhardt will finish second. Labonte and Bobby Allison get together. They will finish, at least Labonte will in this case, finish third if he can get the car going again. Remarkable.
And we have a crash over in turn number 2. Not a crash, actually, but a spin involving Alan Kowicki. But it does bring out the caution flag. And Labonte will be coming down to receive the caution flag. And also the white flag at the same time. So this race is going to end under caution. And Terry Labonte has it.
Well, coming back from adversity, you talk about he started out in the wall in turn 4 on the first caution flag of the day. A cut right front tire, and now he'll take that same Budweiser Chevrolet and an impressive effort by Tim Brewer, Junior Johnson, and the crew to victory lane. His first win in 50 starts for Terry Labonte. Win number 7. He will come down, Bob, and get the checkers.
And here it is. Labonte receives the checkered flag, and Terry Labonte wins his first Winston Cup race of 1987. He gives Junior Johnson another victory here at North Wilkesboro.
White flag for the final lap, I say, Eli, and Harold Kinder is going to get a rest. He's been in that flag stand some 4 hours this afternoon, and he's ready to go home too, I think.
The man who won here back on Memorial Day, Kyle Petty, in the Coca-Cola World 600, he is now in 10th spot in the Wood Brothers Ford, and he's having a good day, but it's right now all Bill Elliott. Working his way through turns 3 and 4 with the checkered flag now in sight.
Half a mile from win number 21 on his career. 32-year-old Bill Elliott takes the checkered flag. He turned 32 years of age, and there's jubilation on pit road as the Coors Melling crew. There's Dan Elliott in the front there, hugging his wife, Ernie, and the rest of the crew. And Dan George at the left of your screen with the glasses. And there's the man who did it, Bill Elliott. White flag. White flag is out. Last lap is underway, and here they come in the charge. It is Waltrip around the outside, moving by Terry Labonte with 1 to go. Labonte coming back. This is your battle. Elliott will take it home. He'll win by 6 or 7 seconds. The battle is for second place. It is the battle for third. There it is, 17-11. Earnhardt will come in second. The battle will be for third at the line. Coming back to the stripe. Number 9 is going to win it. Checkered flag is out. It'll be number 3 in second, and at the line, Waltrip will come home third. About a car and a half length in front of Terry Labonte when they cross the stripe.
Well, the key things that happened there is Labonte got together with the 27 car, Rusty Wallace. There wasn't enough room. Darrell was able to go around on the outside and just got caught in one of those situations.
The man that won a championship today is here. He finished second. Dale, let me be one of the first to congratulate you. You're the 1987 Winston Cup champion, and you finished second today, and that was a good shot for you, too. Well, it ain't bad. You know, the guys worked hard all year long. It was a great year for us, and, you know, Wrangler and Goodwrench carried us all the way, and, you know, it's good to wrap it up here at Rockingham since we didn't do it at Charlotte. And, you know, it's just a good day for us. Everybody's worked hard all year, and, you know, I feel like I could have run Bill down. I got a little anxious there and was running him down, and I lost the car and got in the wall, and caused us to mess the car up. Had to adjust on it and get it back to where I could drive it pretty decent, so I was lucky really to come back second. We've been looking at this hat with Pop on top of it. Let's explain that for the television audience. Well, it's in commemoration of Raymond Beale's dad died this week, and we all called him Pop around the pits, and somebody worked for Copenhagen. Ed Grapp had the hats made up, and everybody's been wearing them today, just sort of memory of him. Dale, on the incident where you did clip the wall, what exactly did happen over there? Did you knock the toe in out that bad? Well, I just went in the corner too hard and lost it, is what started it all. But I caught the right rear with the wall, and it threw the front end back into it and knocked the toe in off. And I'm sure the ball was going for stuff or being in it too, but they adjusted the toe in and got it where it rose pretty decent and came back to second. Final question, are you glad it's over as far as the championship goes? Well, yeah. You know, we're looking to next year now for our championship goes, but we got 2 more races this year we'd like to win. Okay, that's Dale Earnhardt, the 1987 Winston Cup champion. Now let's go to Dave Despain.
So it's in the lap totally of Rusty Wallace now and his crew. White flag is out. Last lap is on for Wallace. Sideways in turn number 1. He's fun to watch.
Oh, yeah, he knows he has it won, so he's taking it real careful through here. You saw him go sideways, one wheel off the ground.
Yep.
Standing straight up, sawing it.
That's his idea of conservative.
We call him Hyperman down in the pit area.
You call him Hyperman?
Yeah, he can't stand still. Even when you're talking to him, he can't. If you can get that shot, he sits straight up in the race car. He's awesome.
Crowd on their feet and cheering for Rusty Wallace. St. Louis, Missouri driver for Pontiac and for the Raymond Beadle team. Comes around 8. In total control of this thing at the moment. Just praying that engine doesn't come unglued after the tremendous strain of running 119 laps, 311 miles around this tough old Riverside International Raceway. Alan Kowicki pulls on pit road toward the end here.
Well, one of the tough things that crew chief Barry Dotson on this car is my next-door neighbor, and he's also Phil Parsons' next-door neighbor on Lake Norman back North Carolina, so we're going to have a long week back in Denver, North Carolina.
Here's Rusty Wallace in for the final lap. Last time around for him as he streaks back toward the line. He's into turn 9, the final corner, and Rusty Wallace, the Missouri driver, will win here today. He's across taking the checkered flag is Wallace. A great victory for this Raymond Beetle team. And they're second on a road course in 1987. Finishing second is Benny Parsons, and third is Kyle Petty. Fourth across the line will be Richard Petty. Fifth is Bobby Allison. Sixth is Terry Labonte. You'll meet the winner in a moment. Here comes 17 down to the line.
Off of turn number 4, and Harold Kinder waves the white flag. We've got one more lap to go for